It was a chilly winter's morning in Satellite. I had a cauliflower pie in one hand, a coffee in the other, and a set of keys somewhere in between. I was struggling to open the ancient police station door when I heard the boom of a distant, ugly music. A beefed-up VE Commodore came screaming down the road, horn blasting, exhaust roaring, and drifted into a vicious donut at the roundabout. The reek of burning rubber blended with the aroma of fresh bread from the bakery next door. The driver I recognized, Dane Perry. I didn't recognize the passenger, mainly because most of what I could see of him was an enormous arse sticking out the window, taunting me. I thanked Christ I hadn't started on the pie. The identity of the passenger was revealed when he regained his seat and delivered a single-digit salute. Cody Perry, Esquire. Not so much. The younger brother. Both young men were laughing hysterically, their winter beards and beanies bobbing. I stood for a moment, drop-jawed. The car completed the burnout and raced out onto the North Road, heading for the high country. My partner, Lance Cunningham, came running from the cafe, coffee cup in hand. He'd caught the tail end of the incident, if not of Cody. "We'll head him off at the Redline," he yelled. "But my pie!" We scrambled into the police Kluger and set off in pursuit, calling for support as we drove. The nearest support was a dog squad van coming back from a job in the hills. They timed it perfectly, intercepting the Commodore as it screamed up the Redline Road and forcing it into a ditch. The episode should have ended there. Dane, stunned by the impact of the crash, surrendered quietly. But Cody, high on ice and low on brains at the best of times, took off running. He ran through blackberry thickets and a pocket of dogwood. He stumbled through tangled undergrowth and jumped into a creek and then a dam, hoping to evade the dog, a trick he'd learned from a movie. The dog hadn't seen the movie. It crashed through the scrub and leapt straight into the dam after him. The ensuing brawl was only ever going to end one way. Even Cody eventually realized it. He staggered out of the water, the dog still attached to his thigh, and into the arms of the waiting police officers, who had him on the ground and cuffed by the time Lance and I arrived. Cody was battered, bloodied and bewildered, and frozen to the bone. From the way he was trembling, his teeth were jumping around like hyperactive ice blocks. We thought he'd had enough, so we wrapped him in a silver space blanket. We thought wrong. He leapt to his feet and made a break for it, which went well until he ran into an 8,000-volt electric fence. The ferocious bolt that blasted through to the outermost limits of his limbs finally persuaded him the jig was up. He fell to the ground and lay there, as stiff as a breadboard, hair standing on end, eyeballs slowly revolving. "We were just having fun," he mumbled through jittery lips. "Weren't we all?" replied Lance.